only been a year since I've clipped my wings and resigned as a flight attendant, and while some things haven't changed, I know that a lot has. So today we're asking an expert. Joining us is Stephanie, a current flight attendant for one of the major U.S. airlines. Welcome to the show, Stephanie.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So we did ask some of our people on social media to submit one question they had about the job, the passengers, and anything else they may be wondering. And no surprise, here's the first question that pops up frequently. You probably heard it before. Kelly said, how do you maintain your composure while dealing with grouchy passengers?
Oh, the grouchy passengers.
Because I'm sure you get a lot of those.
There's always a handful, a good 10% out of the passengers that come on. So I don't pay them any mind.
No?
If I can solve their problem, I've solved their problem. If I can't, I move on to the ones that are not so grouchy.
Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to let go, though.
It's true, but sometimes their issues came on before they came on the
Yes,
plane.
yes,
I can't
so
help
true.
that
Very
part.
true.
So I can solve
That
what I
is
can
very true.
So
solve.
if they keep hitting the flight attendant button, you're just like, hi.
The magic finger with a big smile.
Magic finger.
Yes.
I've never heard
Magic
of it.
finger. Oh, yes. But it's just a little conversation.
Okay.
A little chit-chat.
So with that being said, Siobhan Voto asked, what actually made you want to become a flight attendant, and is the career something that you thought it would be?
You know, I have to say it's pretty much in my blood. I was born in Germany. I've lived in Japan. I've traveled. I've gone to South Africa. And somewhere in there, this is just what I was meant to do. I was meant to travel. I've served people my entire life. And so you just mesh those together, and it's just a perfect fit for me. So yeah, I've had a blast since I've been flying. I absolutely adore it.
How long have you been flying?
A year and a half.
Oh my God, and you love it more than anything?
Honeymoon period, yes, I'm still there.
All right, so Julie Mason said, on my last flight, they paged for a doctor, but I thought flight attendants were trained to deal with medical emergencies. What was going on? What does that mean?
Well, when there's a medical emergency, first I'll say yes, we are trained to handle just about any and every scenario that can happen on the plane, but we're going to defer to the expert first. So if I have a licensed medical doctor, or if I have a nurse that's on there, by all means, please take the lead, and I've got your back from there. If they don't happen to be on board, then we'll go into action on that part. But I want them to go ahead and tell us what to do.
Okay.
Yes.
And I called for doctor a few times. I'd rather deal with that as well, because you also don't want the liability on you, and it's something that the airline tells you to do.
Well, don't you want a doctor to deliver your baby on board?
Rather than a flight attendant. So Jackie Feller asked, what is your biggest passenger pet peeves, and is there a right or wrong time to use that magic finger, as you just referred to it, and hit the flight attendant call button?
Okay, there's a few. I tried to narrow it down. So when you have the medical emergency, it might not be the best time to ask me for a Coke. Your drink might have to wait until that medical emergency is over with. Outside of that, you get the usual things. Please don't argue over the armrest. Please be a little bit more courteous. I know the seats recline back and your knees are hitting that. You're gonna have to work it out. You're only renting that seat for a little while anyway, so you're gonna have to be friends, at least to the end of the flight.
Well, Stephanie, we're so excited that you joined us today, and we really appreciate your expert insight
know.
into everything. And if you all have any questions for Stephanie or any of our other experts, make sure to connect with us on social media. You can visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Jet Set TV. Thank you again, Stephanie. Come back anytime. It's been a lot of fun.
And off air, I'll be asking you about my obsession with pilots.
Galen, what do you have going on over there?
Let's go, Galen.